What's going on, everyone? I'm Daddy Tanks, and today we're going to be aquascaping a 14-gallon cube from my wife's office desk. So here's that 14-gallon cube. We've got a quiet low 15-gallon filter along with a Planet Tank clip-on light. So first we're going to start by putting on this Planet Tank light. Here's what it looks like. I'm just gonna throw it on the back here. Try to center it out as best as possible. That looks pretty good. It's on there pretty good. Let's check. Alright, everything's looking good. We can turn off this light now. There we go. Alright, now let's test out this filter I picked up. You can see here. Pretty nice little filter. I think it's rated for up to like 16 gallons or something. Got a little cartridge in there. Looks like it comes with carbon. Oh, this whole tray comes out. Got a little pump down there. Can extend out the pipe. Huh. Pretty neat. Lid just pops right back on. Pretty nice little filter. Let's check to see how it looks. Plop it on right there. Doesn't look too bad. Kind of bulky a little bit. Might switch in due time, but for now I think it looks pretty good. So, alright, starters, I've already cleaned out the tank. We're gonna be going with some active flora. So let's take, since it's a new tank, you can just go ahead and pour in the whole bag with all the water and everything. So that's what we're gonna do. Still quite a bit of dirt in there. I'll scrape all that out here in a second, but for now this is what we're working with. Okay, just go ahead and you just take and spread around all that sand. Make sure it's all off the walls, or sand soil, I mean. So this is going to be a Planet Tank. Planning on maybe some shrimp, maybe some community fish of some sort. Really not sure yet, but we'll figure it out as we go. Might have to take and throw maybe another bag up in here. We just want to make sure, really it's kind of even, but I think I want kind of a bit of a slope to it, so you have higher ground in the back, more of a low ground in the front for the foreground, and then, you know, so you can get your background plants, your foreground plants, everything to look like background, foreground, and midground plants, you know? So let's just go ahead and spread this out where it looks nice. I think we got a decent little maybe like an inch or two of soil here. Out for now. Using our wood. Go ahead and put all this over here. Might not even need a whole nother bag, probably just a half of a bag. So here, now we have the soil in the tank. We're gonna go ahead and probably put another half of a bag in there to kind of give it that slope in the back here. And then we'll start on the hardscaping, maybe some driftwood. I'm thinking maybe a couple rocks and some pebbles or so. And then we'll get into the planting. How's it going, everyone? It is currently day 2. I went and picked up some plants. I also glued together some pieces of driftwood that I had just laying around the house. I just used some paper towel and some Aquarium Co-op's gel glue. And yeah, I just laid them out like that to kind of give it that swaying contrast. I'm thinking of putting maybe a walkway, like out of pebbles to come through and kind of wrap through these branches and come out the back. So yeah, that was a little bit of hardscaping we did. So I went and picked up some white Ludwigia, I believe. So let's get into planting. I am gonna be probably I'm thinking about CO2, but I'm really not sure yet. Kind of trying to figure out if I want to go the natural way or if I want to just cheat code and pop with that CO2. There's really no way to really know if you want to do that or not. Depends on, well, unless you know for sure, like, I want my plants to bloom. I want them to be bright in color. But me, I'm just not too sure. I mean, we have 2 planet tanks right now. One is a puffer tank, and the other one's just a random planet tank I've got. And they're doing pretty good without CO2, so I don't see why I would really need to get CO2 unless I wanted to pop like that, you know, because you do pretty good with just some root tabs and the occasional dose of some fertilizer. I don't want them to be bunched together to give it that foresty feel, because I am going with a jungle style aquarium for her desktop, so she has something good to look at. I do want that pathway out of pebbles, because I feel like she'd love that, you know, to be able to watch the fish kind of swimming through that pathway. I think that's about it for that. And then we did pick up this nice piece of Anubias. I think that'd be good to kind of come out that back corner back there. So we'll go ahead and plop just the roots in that soil. Kind of barricade it in like so. And then we've got some Reneki, a little bit of a red plant to kind of give it that nice, beautiful contrast. We'll throw that up in there. I love the Reneki. It absolutely looks good in our puffer tank. Throw some over here. Kind of have it mix in with that white Ludwigia. And you do on that Ludwigia have these little flowers that bloom. They look absolutely amazing. We're just going, not going too crazy. I am gonna have to go back to the shop and pick up some more eventually, maybe tomorrow, and we'll start a day 3 of this. But for now, I think this is gonna look all right. We'll throw these in there, put some water in it, get the filter running, and then tomorrow we'll go and pick up some more. All right, so we've got that. And then down here, we've got some Walichi. These look absolutely beautiful in the water. We'll grab these. I think I'm gonna leave them bunched like this to give it that awesome thickness. I'm thinking we'll throw these in between right here with that. And I already split the bunches, so we've got oh wait, go this way. So I take this, and I think maybe we'll kind of spread it a little bit right here. And I got 2 bunches of each for now. Got another one here. This one I think we might kind of fan out. Not too crazy, just like kind of like this. And I'm thinking we'll have this kind of as a little point of interest back here. There we go. What do you think? Looks good? Yeah. So we're gonna add that, like I said, that little pebble pathway that's gonna come from right here, kind of wrap itself in there and underneath that wood. That's gonna come to the back there. And then we're really gonna fill this in. I'm thinking of getting some Monte Carlo for the front here beside the path. Definitely probably gonna do some kind of mosses, or maybe even Anubias Nana on the driftwood. Maybe some boosts. Yeah, so let's get some water on this. Hey, check that out. There's a snail on the Anubias. But yeah, let's get some water in this, and we'll see how it looks. So that's what we're working with so far. I don't know, I'm missing a lot. I'm thinking maybe I will spread out that lychee. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if I should change up that lychee, maybe spread it out on the back, and if so, then we'll do so. But so far everything's looking good. That Anubias really popping out of there with the white keep forgetting the name of it, not wisteria but Ludwigia, and you can see them little bloomies, and yeah, the Reneki really showing the pinkish red. Let's go in here and move some of that sand back. There we go. Still got a lot of work to do, so we'll get back to it. So I did use some tap water conditioner because I am using tap water. I haven't set up a RO system yet, and I am going to be using API Quick Start. This is not a sponsored video, so but I just like using this stuff. So we're just going to take and add 10 millimeters per 10 gallons, and this is a 14 gallons, so we'll add 1 cap full. And probably another 5 milliliters. There we go. There's our quick start. And we'll let that cycle for a little bit. And I'm thinking maybe some shrimp and some small fish, maybe some tetras, neon tetras or so. And yeah, we'll start day 3 tomorrow. So it is currently day 3. I went and picked up some more stems. I got some moneywort, baby tears, and crying something. I can't remember the name of it. But they looked good, so let's pull them out of here and I'll show you. So here we have the baby tears. You can see. This here, I believe, is that crying plant. And then the moneywort. So let's get taking it apart. So first things first, let's take apart the crying, whatever. Moneywort wasn't really in that bundle too good, was it? All right. Go. Look at that. Got some dying ones on there, we'll just snip off. There we go. Now let's get to the moneywort. Already had quite a few of them out. lastly, the baby tears. Absolutely love baby tears. It's a lot more fragile, skinnier plant. So I'm thinking the baby tears would do kind of something more like that. So here you can see. So I took the Anubias out the back and we just put the Walichi back there. And I don't know, I just think it looks better where it's at now. So these baby tears, we'll just grab. Kind of bunch them together like so. And put that right there. These ones, put it right next to them. These ones put a little bit more forward. There we go. And then got a few stragglies here that we can throw in there. There we go. There you can see the baby tears. And we've got moneywort here. Moneywort, I'm thinking more in this kind of space right here. It's a more thicker plant. Looks good. We've got some tall pieces in here. It's not too filling, so you'll still be able to see the Walichi. Just throw a couple stems like that. I think we might also take one or two, kind of prop it in right here to kind of have it face that way. I think we'll do 3. Got a small one. And now we go to the crying trying something. Alright, for these crying ones, I think we'll take, well actually maybe throw two there. Trying to even out these stems. There we go. Alright, these bad boys will kind of mush in here. Got a stray one. And then we've got a few extra here that I'm thinking maybe putting back in this little spot. And this piece of wood is obviously going to be like that. And then I'm thinking with this Anubias, we'll throw the Anubias on the back of this so that it kind of comes up in the walkway. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so here we are. I just glued on that piece of Anubias to the back of this wood. So it's going to be in the tank like this. You can see how that's going to look. It's going to be right there. And that's how the tank's looking so far. And then we're going to have that walkway that goes through all the way to the back, out of sand and probably some sort of gravel. We'll see how we do. Alright, so that driftwood with the Anubias on it has dried right here. And let's put it in the tank, see how it looks. We're just going to kind of tuck it in back here. I'm thinking we'll have it like this. There we go. What do you guys think? It's coming to life. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and make that dirt or sand walkway, and we'll see how it looks.
definitely gonna need a lot more sand. Make that walkway a little bit thinner. Huh. I think I just came up with an idea. I think I'm gonna have the walkway go back to around that point and then have gravel, kind of like a gravel waterfall style to make it kind of look like a river, and then put sand going up the gravel. Huh. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. We'll see what happens. So here's the finished product for now. I've just added a stone in that background to kind of have the sand come out from under. Yeah, let me know if you guys like this video in the comments. Please make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys next week in next week's video. Peace.